Welcome to Perfect Guardian, and I'll tell you how you can identify your skin type. Are you aware of your skin type? Maybe not. I'll give you some experiments which you can do at home to identify your skin type. Now, buying toiletries and cosmetics today can be a bewildering experience. The bug of super-specialization or super-specializations has bitten even the world of beauty. Everything from moisturizer to soap to face wash to sunscreen to cleanser and toners is classified according to the type of the skin you have. When you buy beauty products, you have to know whether you are a dry, normal, oily or combination skin. Just like you have to know whether you are a small, medium or large when you buy clothes. Now, first of all, in the looking glass, normal mirrors and soft lighting can be quite deceptive. The first step in pinning down your skin type is to get hold of a magnifying mirror to see what's really happening with your skin. Now brace yourself, because in most cases this is not a pretty sight. A magnifying mirror highlights every blackhead, whitehead, pimple, crater and wrinkle. But if it's any consolation, most people's skins don't pass the magnifying mirror just with flying colors. Then it is tissue test. The next thing to do is to check on the glandular activity of your skin. As complicated as that sounds, it's actually a simple procedure that just requires a paper tissue. Press the paper tissue to your nose and forehead for a few seconds. Do not rub it over the surface of your skin. Then remove the tissue and examine it. If your glands are working overtime, the tissue will have greasy marks on it. If the tissue is spotless, don't get too excited. It's not a good sign. It means that your skin lacks lubrication. If the tissue is hardly spoiled, you are the lucky ones with perfect skin. Now, the pH factor. This may sound like something out of science fiction novel, but the pH factor is actually a measure of the acidity of your skin. pH is a measure of hydrogen particles, which in excess cause alkalinity and if deficient cause acidity. If the pH factor has a value of 7, it's neutral and represents perfect balance. When the figure is above 7, it is alkaline, and when it is below 7, it is acidic. To determine the acidity or alkalinity of your skin, you have to apply litmus paper to the surface of your skin. First clean your face thoroughly. Then wait for an hour before you apply the litmus paper so that the test results is not affected by the remnants of soap or cosmetics. Keep the paper against your skin for 1 minute and then remove it. If the paper remains blue, your skin lacks acidity and will be prone to infections. If the paper is a rosy lilac, your skin is sufficiently acidic. But if the litmus turns a pinky red, your skin is too acidic, as a result of which it is delicate, sensitive and likely to show the effect of age prematurity. Skin can be broadly classified into 5 categories: normal, dry, extra dry, oily and clogged. Now, what is normal skin? It is ironic, but normal skin is rarity. It is the kind of skin you have as a baby and which rarely survives the ravages of puberty and pollution into the adulthood. This type of skin leaves only faint traces on tissues and turns litmus paper pink. When you squeeze it, the skin is smooth and you don't see any pores. Then it's dry skin. This type of skin leaves no traces on the tissue paper and turns the litmus paper red. It is delicate kind of skin that wrinkles and burns easily under the rays of the sun. Then extra dry skin. The skin is drab and dull and has a flabby texture. It wrinkles prematurely and its acidity varies from day to day. Then is oily skin. A shiny nose is a typical of oily skin. It is not prone to developing wrinkles and has enlarged pores. It leaves very visible traces on tissue paper and usually lacks acidity. Then it is clogged skin. The skin is rough, thick, flat with blackheads and whiteheads. It tends to be high on alkalinity and leaves no traces on tissue paper. So, I told you about the types of skin. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel Perfect Guardian and give your comments.